Hey friends, thanks so much for joining into this one. So, I definitely want to jump in and address why saying no is very important for our mental health. The holidays are coming up. We have possibly a couple more birthdays before the end of the year. There are going to be New Year celebrations. Also, I forgot about holiday parties. I work from home. I'm from school. I go to school from home. So, I am pretty much home unless I get invited out. So I definitely want to say it's okay to say no, but of course it's a process. So I learned these things and I always want to emphasize I am still learning, but I've learned these things through my 6 years of therapy, being in therapy, and then eventually I'm going to become a therapist within the next 2 years. Shout out to me. I'm also in grad school. So these things are a process. It really is. We want to be there for our family members. We want to show up as much as possible. We don't want to be the auntie or the sister or the cousin who doesn't want to show support. And I'm sure if you're watching this video, you're a strong Black woman or possibly a person who is ready to give their all. Okay. However, that can cause much burnout. So what we're going to delve into is understanding why it's hard to say no, understanding how to say no, and understanding how it feels to say no. Okay. So I'm walking through these steps still. It's not easy, especially when it comes to certain people. It may be easier to say no to some people versus another one. And we're going to walk through that process. All right. So we can face it. Saying yes to other people is the easiest thing, like easiest, no matter how tough that project may be. You want to help. This may be at work. This may be if you're a parent, you want to help out the school or the sports team. However, you really have to take a slow and steady race because you have to put your mental health needs first. Now, I'm not saying that you will be selfish, but what I am saying is that you will feel better. Okay, so don't let the pressure of saying yes immediately creep up on you at every moment possible. All right, so literally saying yes sounds so easy, but saying no, which is also a complete sentence, is harder. So as you think about what someone is asking you, is that an easy yes? Is it an easy no? You have to think about it. And what I suggest is taking a moment. You don't have to respond immediately. Give it a moment. Say, you know what? I'll get back to you if I can attend that event. When you know and your calendar is already filled up, you don't want to attend 3 events in one day. I've done that before. It is tiring, okay? Especially as a mom now, I have to find childcare. If I do not have childcare, that means I'm trekking my child along. Who knows what her feelings are going to be, and I definitely want to honor that. So at the end of the day, yes, saying yes is easier than saying no, but no will lead to a better reality for you. Okay? What I really want you to understand is that you have to protect your peace, prioritize your rest, and prioritize your family and household. Again, learning this process, I'm like, listen, I can't say yes to everyone and then also fall behind on protecting my own peace. And what does protecting your peace look like? You may be thinking, okay, Naisha, I've journaled, I've meditated, I've changed my eating habits, I've moved my body, but I am still not at peace. And that's possibly because you are saying yes to too many things. And literally, you really have to take that time and acknowledge what is the best thing for you. And it's like, wow, this may be taking time to write out a compare and contrast list. Hey, my friend invited me to this holiday event. We're in December if you're just watching this video, and I really want to go. However, I've already been to 3 holiday events, and I think I've met my max for the month of December and November, or I have one coming up later on that I really want to attend. Okay, great. So let's write down this compare and contrast list, okay? Yes, go to the party. No, don't go to the party. Yes, I'm very confident that you're going to make your friend happy. Yes, I'm very confident that you're going to possibly get some good food, maybe some good cocktails. Great. Yes, you're going to meet new people. Yes, you're going to be able to find out, a new location if it's at a new event place that you've never been to. All right, let's go over to the no list. You're like, no, I don't feel comfortable saying yes to another event. No, I don't feel excited about meeting people that I've actually never met before. No, I'm actually not interested in that venue because I've been there before. No, my schedule is packed and I literally just want to rest and watch TV. No, because I want to protect my own peace. Which outweighs the other? And if it's as simple as writing out that compare and contrast list, then that may be the easiest. Now, if it's not, we can possibly move on to something else. Again, these are from my experiences in therapy within the last 6 years, and I'm really just hoping that I can continue to work on this list so I can share some more tips with you. So what I really want you to think about is that people pleasing can harm your mental health. Speaking from experience, I'm always that yes girl. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I remember there was actually a job that I was at, and there were 82 people, 5 Black people, and I was one of them. So that means there were 4 outside of me. We had to do something simple like pack up some merch, send it to all the employees. We worked from home, so everyone was in different states of the United States, and nobody wanted to do it. Me, I always wanted to help. I always wanted to help. I'm like, okay, we'll do it. A Saturday evening, my wife, myself, and our daughter went to go pack these like t-shirts and things like that. Simple stuff. However, why did I have to say no? Sorry, why did I have to say yes when I really wanted to say no? It's because I wanted to be a people pleaser. I wanted to make sure I was showing that my best foot forward. I was there for like 2 months. Let me jump in. Let me do it. But did people actually care? If they cared, they would have helped as well. We had people in Brooklyn. That's where we were in New York. They could have helped as well. But me, again, I wanted to be that people pleaser. After that, after packing all that, I was exhausted. I did not want to do anything else the next day. It was a Saturday. That next Sunday, I didn't want to do anything else. Okay, so we sorted, we packed, and I shipped things, all on the company's dime, of course. But the mental energy, faking a face that I'm happy, I did not feel happy. I'm like, why am I doing this? This Black woman, I also brought my family with me. We could have been doing something else. We could have had family time. No. So that's not something I'm going to do again when I truly don't want to do it. Now, where I am now, absolutely. I love my team. I am definitely not the only Black woman. We are a team of Black people, and I'm grateful for that. So really, honestly, just weigh out what you're feeling during that time. Now, I want to just share, I honestly looked up some tips on how you can say no or how you can work towards saying no and not feeling kind of bad, even though that feeling may come behind it. So you can delay your response. Literally just say, you know what? Thanks so much for inviting me. Thanks so much for inviting me. Let me just check on it. Give me a minute. Oh, let me check my calendar. Or let me see if I have the capacity to do it. And although you want to say yes, this will give you some time to really think like, can I go deeper and actually say yes to this person? So delaying the time could help. Now, if that doesn't help, you can say, I really want to, but I don't think my schedule allows. This is giving you kind of like a half yes. This is my opinion. This is a half yes. Like I want to, but my schedule doesn't allow. Literally, you do not, because you have hopefully penciled in self-care time. That's definitely a necessity versus helping someone who you truly honestly don't care about. And I'm just keeping it real. I'm thinking about the job. You're helping a company that you honestly don't care about, or you're going out with a friend. Although you love that friend, you really don't want to be in that space where you are potentially going. Okay. What I also think is that you can offer an alternative. Offering an alternative will help you say yes to another thing. Okay, so let's say for an example, let's just go back to the holiday party. Your friend wants you to attend the holiday party with them. This is their employer, or these are their set of friends, and you really don't want to go. Sis, I can't go to that one, but I am going to this holiday event in the next week. Do you want to go to that one with me? Then we'll spend some time together. That's literally saying yes to something else. So you can think about that. Possibly that'll help you. So it may be a little hard. I promise you. I'm still going through it myself. It may be hard in the beginning, but the more and more you practice it, it will help. Hey, you can even try to ask some friends to do some mock interviews with you. Say, hey, girl, I need to practice saying no. It sounds silly, but you need to practice. I need to practice saying no, but I don't really know how. So can you please ask me some scenarios? Now, let's be real here. Ask me some scenarios that I can say yes to. Now, don't ask me to do something that I'm absolutely not doing, because I'm going to say no and I'm not going to be firm about it. So have someone in your family, a close friend, a close loved one say, hey, I need you to help me start saying no. This also may prompt them to help you start saying no to them. They may be able to recognize your feedback like, wow, is she trying to tell me that I should stop asking her doing a lot of things? Now, you want to be cautious. This is my opinion. You want to be cautious that this doesn't stir up anything within the relationship, because, that'll be another thing to address. However, just say, hey, listen, I just need some help saying no. Do you think you can help me practice? Now, this may sound crazy, but these things do work. Just like you're going to practice for a mock interview. Hey, I'm practicing for my mock interview. I really need some help. What is that friend going to do? Help you. That's when you know who your real people are. They're going to help you. They're going to spend time. And then there you go. You can practice from there. At the end of it all, you're going to feel so grateful that you gave yourself grace and even practicing to say no. You're also going to understand how you can say no and not feeling guilty. It will take some time. I am learning. My therapist have told me that I am getting better, but I am still learning, okay? So I really want you to think like, okay, how could I be realistic with myself and understand that, listen here, I love myself, I love my peace, and I want to be well for you in the future. So let's think about it. I'm actually going to say no, okay? So overall, to sum it up, saying no will alleviate stress for sure. Saying no will help you feel confident in your future yeses as well as your future nos. And again, I'm speaking from experience. I have had much therapy within the last 6 years, and saying no for me, I'm like, girl, I'm really that girl. I really stood my boundaries. And it may be difficult in the beginning, but just keep practicing it. Start with something small. Do you want rice or mashed potatoes with your meal? When you really want mashed potatoes, but someone wants you to get rice, listen, I actually want the mashed potatoes. So I'm not gonna do the rice this time. That's something simple that I'm saying. But for me specifically, I know my wife, we love to split meals. Well, she loves to split meals. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And when we first got together, I was like, people please, yes, 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 yes. We would get the same meal and we would split it down the middle. It saved money and also saved calories. But now at this point in my life, I don't want to eat what she wants to eat. And I used to want to please her. Now I'm thankful to say I'm like 80% better. I just go about my life. I'm like, what's some YouTube content I could think about if I say no to her and she's a little frustrated, okay? I'm just keeping it real. So overall, my point is practice saying no will help you better enforce your own boundaries, all right? I really want you to know that you're doing a great job, and thank you so much for watching. Hey, if you haven't already, like this video, please be sure to subscribe and share it with a friend. We all need to pump up our own friends, and this video may help them, okay? Thanks so much for tuning in. See you soon. Peace.